I saw Avatar 2 in your credits. Of course, it piqued my curiosity. Is there anything that you can tell us about that production, or is that all hush hush?
I can't tell you anything about the story or what was going on. I can tell you what happened to me. You know, Mark Brown, who's a very close friend of mine, and his wife, who I got his wife in to be my still photographer. We've known each other for a long time. And Mark, who did the behind the scenes on a lot of the stuff for me, he's a DP for for behind the scenes and video shoots. And he was hired as the motion capture DP on that. And he called me up and he said to me, "Hey, do you want to come in and operate, motion capture on this movie I'm working on?" I said, "No, at first I'm thinking, no, what is it?" And he says, "It's Avatar." And I said, "I'm there." So I wanted to, experience firsthand James Cameron and how he was, and he's brilliant. There's nothing that he doesn't know, and there's this intimidation factor that goes along with working for him, because when he walks in the room, he's very unassuming in that sense, but his knowledge of film and as well as actors and the sensitivity of actors is just mind blowing, for me. And so I get this camera. There's no focus puller, so I had to pull my own focus. Now I'm nervous, and there's these two monitors, and they're the virtual world of what he would see and you'd see in the movie, and then they have this monitor with all these little squares. And um, I had this sequence where they said "be cowboy" on one of the actors, and I timed it. I watched it. It was 3 minutes at least, and then but during the 3 minutes, the actor walked off, and so I said, "Well, as a filmmaker, what I would do is I would pick up another actor to give you more for that." Big mistake. So when they said cut, Cameron was up, 6 inches from the monitor, and he's looking. He says, "Why is Kehoe on this? On Sigourney Weaver?" And all the guys that would, there's 12 of us. They all parted like the Red Sea, leaving me there, and I'm backing up. And I said, "What?" And Mark came over to me and said, "Dude, what did you do that for?" And I said, "I just, Sam walked off, and what was I going to shoot the floor and the ceiling? I just went on to her." And he went over and told James, and instead of Jim saying, "Okay, great," he just went on to the next one and said, "What's going on here? What's going on there?" So his mind is always working. He's not, he's into what's happening. He wants to fix it right away,
Mm.
So I didn't take offense to it, but I learned a great lesson, of, you know, don't do something that you're not really comfortable with, especially on that level, But it was an incredible experience to see him work. I'm extremely impressed with his abilities and his sensitivity.
Why don't you subscribe? It'll last longer.